Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Dr. Muhammad Farooq Akhtar, and today we are going to talk about a very interesting element of international marketing, and that is natural resources. Availability of natural resources in that country where you want to start your business. And what kind of a natural resources we are talking? We are talking about the minerals, we are talking about the energy resources such as gas, coal, oil, and all these things, because all these things matters a lot. If these are produced and available sufficiently in the country, it means that your cost of production shall remain constant, and have very constant during the whole process. However, if these are the resources have been imported from the other countries due to not sufficient quality in their country, there may be a chances that your cost of production may inflated in future years. Like, I want to give the example of a fuel. Like, if you are a cloth manufacturer and you want to start your working in Pakistan or anywhere else in the world, and that country is actually having some foreign exchange problems and foreign reserves issues, they have to purchase a lot of energy resources, oil from the international community. It means that every time when the oil prices have been high, it have a multiplying effect on your product. Like when the fertilizer, when the person who starts sowing the seed of a cotton in a land, they plow their whole process, and before that, when they get the seed from the market, or they get they get the fertilizers from the market, or they get the pesticides from the market, it have an impact on fuel prices, impact on these prices. Secondly, if you'll go back, that how that fertilizers is manufactured, and it means the manufacturing process of the fertilizer use the oil, and again, if when they get the input from the other industry, they have used the transportation procedure. Secondly, the pesticide industry have used the procedure. So it's a multiplying effect when you will talk about the energy resources. So when you want to start any kind of a business at international scenario, you'll have to look about the natural resources of that country, because sometimes even being the other things equal, when we talk about in this context, it means we are not talking about the efficiency of labor, we are not talking about the capital formation, we are not talking about the other things. We are actually talking about the resources availability in that particular country. Because if other things are good, and that particular country have a very good natural resources, reservoirs in the forms of minerals, gold, and in the form of coal, oil, gas, and all these things, ultimately these things should be available inside the country, and there's no need of any kind of import from the other country. It means that the country is dependent on their own resources related to reserves and resources. It means they have sufficient resources available inside the country, and they are not dependent on the other country related to their resources. So it's very important to understand while go abroad. Thank you very much for listening this lecture. Inshallah, we shall talk about in the next lecture about the population, that how population will influence the marketing practices at international level. Thank you very much.